All right, guys. All right. Welcome to Jim of All Trades channel. Spontaneous live stream. Just saw the Bitcoin's pumping. Want to talk about that, guys, with you and just help you get an update. What's up going? I hope you guys are doing all right. We thought to do this live rather than make a video and bring it. So what's going on? How are you guys doing? Who's here? Just 11 of you popping in here so far. We'll let the stream populate just a minute. I'll get the charts ready to rock. Show you what I'm seeing. Hey, what's up, Crypto Boss Andrew? What's up? Hey, good evening. There's Sharif Lassalle. What's up? How are you doing? Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Just audio, video, doing all right? What's up, SK? Hope you're doing okay as well. Just kind of clear all the drawings there. Get a nice clean chart here. Beautiful. Awesome. Awesome. All right, well, we're going to get started, guys. Going to make this a quick video, nothing long and drawn out, no big project here. But what we're doing here, guys, is we're looking at, hey, what's this pump doing? Is that a reversal off the bottom, or is this a trick? Is this a fake out? And now I'll just talk to you about what the key levels are for you to pay attention to, and what the wave structures might be as we watch this. Okay, so let me show you what I'm seeing, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys. Don't forget, non-financial advice. I'm just an Elliott wave trader showing you what I see in the wave structure, guys. Basically, looking at this ABC, we're still watching for downward target, potentially. Downward targets of about 30K, 28K, even 25K. I've got some fibs down there that aren't too bad, looking around 25K. So, yeah, we could still have another leg down, but we'll have to wait and see. We got to make sure that this is indeed a trap. We don't want to just call it a trap and say, yeah, it's a trap and it's going to go down, and it totally could be. It totally could be. I've got a wave count for it to be a trap. But nevertheless, we want to make sure, I want to show you what we're looking for this thing to go on down from now. I'll show you some evidence in the other charts as well. And we'll just talk about the possibility of, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Nobody ever knows. What we try to do is get an edge on the market using wave structure and say, are there any clues within the wave structure that are going to let us know whether this thing is going to continue to the upside? What should we expect to see if pricing continues in that way? What kind of wave structures should be developed? And is there a place for us to jump on board onto a moving train as that thing is moving if you're not already long in Bitcoin? All right. Also, want to look at what kind of wave structures would we expect to see if it's going, if it's going to go down. What would that look like? Guys, go ahead and just let's see. Is my stream doing okay? Everybody else having audio visual problems? Try to reset your L-Man came in. You might just refresh and see what happens on your and you might even manually change the settings. So it should be streaming okay. I should be doing okay as far as the stream is concerned. It looks okay on my end. Let me know, guys. Let me know. I got green everywhere. Looking good. Okay, excellent. All right, so let's look at the wave structure on the small time frame. Looking at this as an ABC, is it finished? Is it not finished? I'm kind of the impression right now, I'm really thinking it's not finished. Let me present that argument, at least the ideas. If you look on the 8-hour chart, guys, you'll see that we are oversold, but that's not all on the RSI. You'll notice we're oversold, and if you come all the way back to this peak right here, which is the top of this wave right there, you'll notice that the RSI is about to overtake it. Guys, I mean, we're overtaking the RSI all the way back to the top. In other words, the RSI has reset on the 8-hour chart bearishly. Okay, this is a bearish reset. Okay, that's bad. That's not good. All right. In other words, the RSI has traveled all the way back up and oscillated back on up to the overbought condition. I said oversold, but I meant overbought condition. Excuse me. But price has barely moved, right, in comparison to those previous peaks. So what we're saying, guys, is that 12-hour chart, 8-hour chart, there's hidden bearish divergence on this chart, letting us know most likely this thing's going to come tumbling down. Okay, I also have Elliott wave counts that also have us come tumbling down as well. So we got an upward slant there, we got a lower slant there. The hidden bear divergence is strong with this one. Okay, now in order for this thing to go on up, what's going to happen is that this RSI would have to reset. Okay, it would have to pull back, price would have to pull back, the RSI would have to pull back so that we could have more upside momentum, and they would have to steadily take that bearish divergence that we see out of the chart, and they can do that from here. So it's not a given that it's going down, but it's a really strong signal right now in the RSI that this looks like it's going down. Okay, all right. So hey, thanks, Robot. Appreciate it. All right, so that's one line of evidence that says, hey, guys, I think this is our fourth wave that we were looking for. A 3-wave just finished or is about to be finished. It may not quite be done completely. They may have a little bit more liquidity to grab before it goes, but I'll show you what we're looking for it to be done. But it's looking like it could be done right now, and we could be on our way back down to make lower lows, guys, and we could be, going down to hit 30K, 25K. It could get all the way down to 25K. I wouldn't have any problem with that as far as from a structure standpoint, or even support and resistance. But I want to see it wick it. I want to see it wick it, go down, and then bounce hard off of that. I want to see the algos and the bots and everybody buying in there to buy that dip. And so that's what I'd want to see on a move down to 25K. All right. Bitcoin touched 90%. Isn't that, what do you mean 90%? 90% of what? So if you want to, what do you call that? If you want to, just let me know what you mean by that question. That'd be great. All right. Now let's talk about the wave count here. Let's go down to a smaller time frame. I did a video yesterday that we talked about these time frames, and we talked about these wave counts on the different time frames. We boiled it down to, if you'll remember, that this wave basically needs 5 waves. And the question is 5 waves complete, or do we have another wave to go? And that was the question last night. And I offered this very scenario. How many of you in the 90% of wave B? No, that's not bullish necessarily, not necessarily at all. I mean, it might be bullish in the macro count, but that doesn't mean we're not going to go down and hit this lower low before we go up, okay? Because we're oversold in the higher time frames, overbought on the higher time frames, I should say, and there's hidden bearish divergence, letting us know that chances are there's another wave to the downside to go. What was I saying? Oh, anyway, that's to answer your question there, Euro. Now, I forgot what I was saying. All right, yeah, we're looking for 5 waves here. Is 5 waves done, and is this a reversal wave, an A wave, so to speak, back to the upside, or is it the beginning of a larger impulse wave, or is this just a 4th wave, 3 wave? And I said yesterday that this was a very, very possible, that this was my bias that I thought was going to happen. So yay for me. That we had a 3-wave move right there in the middle, and that we were looking for this to come on up about this region, about 40 to 41K, and we're sitting right around this range. And I think I gave a range between 41.5 and 42.5 if you go back and watch yesterday's video, if you want to test me out and see how I did yesterday with the analysis. And if any of you guys are Elliott wave agnostics, or you're non-believe Elliott wave atheists there, or then you might watch yesterday's video, understand what we're doing in analyzing wave structure here, and then projecting what wave structures might be playing out. Okay, so that being said, this looks like a 3-wave move right now. It's measuring to the 1-to-1 extension at 41.2 there. Actually, it got even higher, almost to the 127 extension at 42K. It bounced off of that and now is consolidating. The question is, what's it going to do from here? We're going to do some micro analysis of this wave. This wave is about cooked. It might have a couple more hits to the high, maybe. I'll show you that in just a minute. But again, I'm not making a case for down or up here. What I'm trying to do is talk about the wave structure that I see, okay, and say, okay, in light of those things, in light of the RSI clues, in light of all these things, is there something that we can look at that's going to give us an edge on this market, whether it's going to go down or up? So I've offered the first line of argument. If those of you just joining in, there's about 95 of you here. Good to see you. Welcome. the first thing we need to pay attention to is on the 8-hour and the 12-hour chart, guys. We have what we call hidden bearish divergence. That's continuation divergence to the downside, and it's not just little. It's very, very strong divergence. Let me highlight it one more time. There's 96 of you here, and there's only about 50 of you here about 5 minutes ago when I was talking about it. So let me reiterate it. What hidden bear does, hidden bearish divergence, is the RSI has reset into the into the over condition here, overbought condition on the 8-hour chart. And if you compare it to, here's the very top of this wave, this peak right here on the RSI is the very top. You'll notice that we've come straight across from that. In other words, we have come all the way back up and retraced the area of that peak. And if you go to this previous peak, we've retraced that one as well. So not only have we retraced this one and this one, we've retraced these larger peaks where that's bearish. I mean, the momentum to the upside is waning because, you know, we're beginning to be overbought. Okay, there needs to be a rest to the downside. I mean, a move to the downside to reset. If we're going to have any more movement to the upside, we need that RSI is going to have to cool off for a little bit on the lower time frames, as well as the higher time frames. Get a pullback where it can make more of a run to the upside. Can there be more of a run to the upside? Yes, but I can't ignore as a trader the hidden bearish divergence that I'm seeing on the chart. That's point number one. All right, point number two is that we have right now we have come on. Well, let me go to the daily chart for a moment, and I'll show you what I'm seeing there. Let me remove all my drawings here. There we go. All right. Point number two is we have hidden bearish divergence on the daily as well. We look at this peak right there as compared to that peak. That's this actually right there. That's this peak and that peak. You'll notice that RSI has come up, but price has come up in relationship to this peak very low, whereas RSI has overtaken that peak. In other words, that's hidden bearish divergence again on the daily chart. Yeah, there's plenty of room to run, but there will be a pullback more than likely before it continues to run, if it's going to. Now, another line of argument that says, hey, we probably have another move down. I mean, my back is kind of hurting me. I'm going to lean back a little bit, guys. Hope that's okay. Can you still hear me okay? Let me know. All right, another line of argument that makes me think more than likely we go back down from here, but again, I'm as neutral as I can be watching the wave develop as it is. I just wanted to give you as much information as I could give you on this Friday night, just for fun, seeing as how I don't make as many videos as I used to make, and a lot of you need this information. So that said, on the daily chart, what you've got here is we've got a break of structure. Now that's an argument to the upside. However, this is an impulse, okay? And on an impulse to the downside, we have the strong expectation, guys, the strong expectation that we have divergence between the third wave and the fifth wave, okay? Well, right now we have the initial hit to the low here on the bottom. That's a telltale sign that is the bottom of a third wave, okay? That the first hit to the RSI, generally speaking, is a third. Okay, now this could be an overall arching fourth wave then, and we're looking for a fifth wave to create divergence. That fifth wave will make a lower low in price, whereas RSI will not make a lower low, and we'll find the regular divergence that we expect to see when we get an impulse wave. So I'm looking at that as an impulse wave, and I need to see divergence between the bottom of the third and the fifth wave, and I'm not seeing that as of yet. So, that being said, that's another line of argument that says I don't think this wave is finished to the downside. However, it could be, and I'm not going to be staunch on that. I'm just saying I'm building a case. I'm not building a case for what I want it to be, but I'm looking at these things and having these thoughts are saying they're causing me to believe, hey, this is a possible three-wave move that is now going to come back on us. Watch out. Be careful. Okay. Hopefully you didn't FOMO long in on this wave. We should never FOMO long in on green waves. Okay, and by the end of the video, guys, I'll give you some ideas on what to look for on the chart to know when it's a good time for you to enter long in your position, so you can be in on a Bitcoin bull move if we're going to get one. Okay, all right. The last wave cannot be a WXY. It needs to be a 5-wave impulse. A 5-wave impulse, because this is an impulse. This this is an impulse here, okay? That's an impulse wave. I'm looking for 5 waves in that impulse. I did heavy analysis on that yesterday in yesterday's video. Go back and watch that video if you want to see my count for that video. All right, so point number 1, guys. On the 8-hour, 12-hour, we have hidden bearish divergence. On the daily chart, we have hidden bearish divergence. On the daily chart, I would expect we've only had 1 hit to the low on the RSI, oversold. Looking for a second hit that doesn't create a lower low in the RSI, but rather makes a higher low in the RSI, while price is making a lower low, and that will create the divergence that we want to see at the bottom of an impulse wave. So that means we'd still be looking for targets down here at the bottom of these waves, right down here. Thirdly, we really haven't hit any significant support structure. Really, we didn't quite tag where the order blocks really are, and so chances are we're going to go down and hit those. This is a preemptive move to get everybody really bullish here, and then to take you out, take your stops out before it takes it to back up. Now, guys, I am bullish on Bitcoin right now, even though the markets, and I'm going to bring a video on why I believe that I can be bullish on crypto, even though I'm not very bullish on the S&P or the NASDAQ or traditional markets. Now, I don't think traditional markets are actually going to tank like we think immediately. They could, but I'm seeing it, the strong possibility of actually a rebound and a higher high made on the NASDAQ and the S&P. I haven't looked at the Dow Jones, so I can't say that, but I imagine it's probably the same. That the S&P and the NASDAQ are probably looking ready for one more last hurrah to the upside, which might formulate a rally here in Bitcoin. That might be what we're seeing in the chart, because I am looking at this wave here, guys. This wave is very, very 3-wave-ish. So the question is, we're trying to get the idea: is it done, and we're moving up, or is it does it got one more hit to the downside? I don't know the answer to that. I'm simply showing you what I'm seeing, and we're gonna have to let the chart play out. So I've made the case here for the bearish divergence on the RSI and it's strong. It's in the 8-hour, the 12-hour, the daily. I've said we've not gotten the bullish divergence that we want to see on the daily chart. So I'm thinking one more down there. Now let's look at this current wave and do some work on the small time frame here. Okay. Now, one of the things I said, back to the 1-hour chart here, is that in yesterday's video, regardless of whatever count you have, regardless of the count, any count that you have, from this point down to the bottom of this wave needs to be 5 waves. Okay, so regardless of any count that you have, we need 5 waves in this move right here. And so the question becomes, do we have finished 5 waves? Is there a way to count this that says, yeah, Jim, we've got to finish 5 waves? And I'd say, and first of all, I'd say yes, there is. We could say this is a 1 and a 2. This could be 3, 4, and that could be 5. And you could count that. It doesn't break any Elliott wave rules. The 3 is not the shortest. It doesn't have to be the longest. It just cannot be the shortest. Okay? And I've got 5 waves in the third. I've got 5 waves in the fifth. I've got 5 waves in the first. There's an impulse wave for you with an extended 5th wave that is a possibility that it's finished, it's done, it's complete. And if that's the case, then we have more than likely a finished wave here as well. Okay, that this whole thing is done, and we're now in a reversal. All right, so that's one argument from an Elliott wave structure, that yes, there is a way to count these waves. However, my count, excuse me, based upon a 1-2-1-2 I'm seeing up in here, is that we have a larger 3rd wave than you think. And so my count for this wave, another count, says this is the bottom of 3, and actually this wave right here is a 4th wave move. Then we'd be looking for a 5th wave to the downside, and that's going to get us down to our 28K, even possibly 25K or 30K range. We're going to come down and retest the lows. Let's just say it like that. We're going to retest the support levels down at the lows. Okay, so there's a count there as well. There's 5 waves, and this would be the 4th wave. Okay, let's look at the merits for that count. Well, number one, this is a complex correction. Okay, it's somewhat a zigzag, but it's got a complexity here, and it's got a deepness here that is contrary and opposite to our proposed wave 2, which is very small and short and dumpy. In other words, my 1-2 has we use what we call in Elliott wave world, we use what we call reciprocity, not reciprocity, what is it? Tag on it. The rule of alternation. There we go. Where the correction of the 2 wave is going to be alternate. If the 2 wave is simple, the 4th wave will be complex. If the 2 wave is shallow, the 4th wave will be deep. Okay? It's a rule of alternation. Okay? And that's exactly what you've got here. You've got a really shallow 2 wave right there, but you've got a really deep 4th wave move. But there you got 3 waves, and we've come to the 1-to-1 extension. Okay? So basically we've got kind of a complex B wave right here in the middle. We got an A, a B, and a C right there. Could be finished, guys. Could totally be done. I've got to count for this to be done, and now we're heading down to the downside for this wave between now and Monday and Tuesday and whatever, however long it's going to take. Okay. Now we might not be done. We might have to consolidate up here for a 4th wave. We get a little hit to the high before it's really done, and then it comes down. So there might be what we call shenanigans, and excuse me. What's wrong? A cable is off. Can you not hear me? Testing. I'm moving right now, so. Oh, what you're hearing in the background is my dishwasher, I think. Give me 1 second. I'll go turn it off. Yeah, how's that? How's that for you? Sorry about that. Yeah, my kitchen is like right there. This is a sunroom, and it was an addition off the back of our house. That was an old window right there. So we took the window was taken out, and it's a pass through to the kitchen into the sunroom, and the dishwasher's right over there making that humming noise. So if that's what you were hearing, okay. All right, so hopefully that's better. Sorry about that. And the dishwasher's kind of like 8 years old, and so it's things aren't made like they used to be made. So it really kind of is loud. Hopefully that's okay. All right, moving on. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We might consolidate here in a 4th wave up here for this wave and then get another spike to the high before it's done, and then we come down. But all in all, this is probably a 4th wave move right here in this wave. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and looking for 5 to the downside. But why this bullish move, and why a move like that? Because we got to make everybody believe we've got a reversal. Guys, listen, if Crypto Kirby, he's been bearish, and we're going to have an 82% drop, and all of a sudden today he's like, hey, the market's reversed, and we broke it out, and here we go. I mean, the market's done its job, making you think, it's moving. So use Crypto Kirby's videos, guys, as a indicator of market sentiment. He's not a bad dude. I think he's got a level head for the most part, but the way he looks at the market tends to be lagging. He doesn't have a foresight to the market. It's just a what if it does this and what if it does that. Now I provide that as well, but the difference is I show you wave structure that points one direction, and I show you how that wave will make its way up. I contemplated showing you a clip of yesterday's video. If you want to go back and watch that, definitely do that. And you'll see that I drew this very scenario out for you guys. So anyway, that doesn't mean I knew this was going to happen. I just said it was a high probability based on the wave structure I was seeing at the time. And I was long since yesterday's low. And so that was fantastic. Now I didn't catch this whole wave. I got shaken out this morning a little bit. Kind of bummed by that. I shouldn't have been shaken out. Hindsight, should not have been shaken out this morning, but I was. But that's okay. I scalped a couple of waves on the way up, and did okay. Anyway, could have done a little bit better. All right. Yes. Could this? So York says, could this ABC develop into a larger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse wave? Yeah, absolutely. In other words, if this is not a 4th wave, okay, so if we're wrong about this being a wave 4, what this is going to turn out to be, and I hadn't gotten that far yet. Let me see if I can clear the chart just a little bit here. what that's going to turn out to be more than likely is a 1-2-1-2. Okay, in other words, this wave is going to finish. This three-wave move here is going to finish, and this is going to flag out and give us some kind of a three-wave move back to the downside where we've got a 1 and a 2. Okay, that's 1, 2, and this wave is going to be a 1 and a 2 of the third wave. In other words, we'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we'd be moving on up in a bullish way. Is the bull run done? That's not really the point, Josh Hernandez. I mean, I know why you'd ask that question. It just depends on how you define the bull run. Okay, if we zoom out to the daily or the 2-day chart, this three-wave. Let me get on the log scale, just because it tends to make it look a little bit more proportional. This three-wave move could simply be a fourth wave in the process of the bull run that yeah, we could totally go up and make higher highs this year, and we could break this high eventually. We could start trending to the upside. In fact, now it's not going to go straight up, guys. It's not going to the moon tomorrow, and we're not going to hit 100K by September. I just don't think that's the way it's going to play. But we could start trending to the upside. We could start forming waves to the upside. That it probably won't go up as fast and as speedily as the third wave did, but we could start making an impulse wave, and then we could start coming back here in 3 waves and then continuing to trend up. And it may take a lot of time, and it may take a year even to play out. But yeah, we could be moving up, but you've got to understand that when the market moves, it moves with wave structure, guys. It moves with waves, okay? And the more you understand wave structure, the more you can anticipate when are the best times to be buying, when are the best times to be selling, so you can anticipate those waves and measure those waves and understand how the waves relate to each other. And that's all that Elliott wave does. And it's a beautiful, beautiful theory that I use every day of my life. And it's worth your study, guys, if you guys haven't studied. It's not bogus. There is a lot of merit to it. And it doesn't mean that we always know where the market's going, but we have a sense of wave structure and what the market does and how she plays on a regular basis. And we work within that structure to kind of help us have ideas for trades and to stay even keel in times like this when the market's pumping and everybody's getting bullish like crazy. And we're like, yeah, this is probably a wave 4. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon quite yet because we got a really good chance for this wave to come down. So if it's going to start coming down, I know what I'm looking for. If it's going to start coming down, I know what that wave structure should probably start to look like. So I'm going to be watching for that wave structure to see if it's coming down or not. Otherwise, if I'm showing consolidation, if I'm showing the type of wave structure that's a correctional wave or corrective wave rather than an impulse wave to the downside, that's a corrective wave, guys. This is corrective in nature. We're going up some more, guys. I did a live with my people earlier today, okay, and we were. How many of you were in there? And in that live, how many of you were in there for that live? Let me know if you're watching right now. That'd be awesome. But the point is that we were in this consolidation zone, right in here. We had actually we were right in here, okay. And I told my guys, actually, as price was kind of right in this range right here. I said, guys, based on this wave structure, this looks like it's a finished 3-wave move. Guys, this is about to go up and spike the high. And once it spikes the high, it could be done, and we could be coming down, or it could consolidate up here for a fourth wave move, come back down to this range before we get a spike to the high, and then we come down, okay? Either way, those are some ideas of what to be watching for. Well, sure enough, I mean, it wasn't long. It was about an hour after the live, we got the spike to the high that I was expecting, and now we're getting the first move of a consolidation down to the downside. We're getting the first move. Now it's going to come in waves, right? I don't know how big this first move is going to be, but however big this first move is will give me an idea for how big this move to the downside is going to be. And so that's part of wave structure analysis as well, okay? So anyway, with that said, guys, but that's the value of wave structure analysis, and that's what we teach in the Discord, and that's what I offer in my analysis on a regular basis here on a day-to-day basis. Now, there's a possibility that this is part of a flat correction or something right up here, that this might be a 3-wave move right here, and we have another spike to the high getting ready to come, so watch out for that on the small time frame right there, okay? So watch out for that flat right there, that's a possibility. And we get another spike to the high here momentarily. Now I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it's certainly a wave structure we see. Come on, Jim. Right there we go. It's certainly a wave structure we see all the time. More than likely, this thing will spike to the high, and then we'll get our consolidation move to the downside. Okay, so watch out for that. All right, let me just take a minute here, just take a peek at just some of the comments or questions here. I hope that reaches your target there, Manohar. I hope it does. We'll see. We'll see if it reaches. Yeah, no. This wave 4 is not about to pass wave 1. As let's see. Who just asked that question? Oh man, K-Man. It's not about to pass wave 1, so let me show you here on the higher time frame. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just watching something there, guys. Okay, 1 is up here. Okay. So we're going to put the bottom of wave 1 right up there. That yellow line, this 4th wave cannot pass that yellow line there. That yellow line of invalidation for the wave 4 is 46,195. But to be honest with you, if we surpass these waves right down here, I'm not going to like it. To be honest with you, I don't want to see it go up much more. All I want to see is a consolidation in price here, one more spike to the high, and then I want to see a down move. I don't want to see much more up move for this ABC to be what I want it to be. Okay. Now I've got another count here, guys. Another count that says instead of this being a wave 4 of this 5-wave move right here, that a wild card count per se. This is a wild card count. This is actually wave 4 of the entire structure, which means that it can go up higher. It can go up higher. The question is there enough wave structure here for it to go higher? And this is really looking about cooked, guys. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to. This wave structure, if it's 3 waves, it's looking about cooked. Like I said, there might be another hit to the high. But right now we're sitting around the 127. I mean, it can get up here to the 1618. It totally can get up here, but it's going to have to consolidate and create some support here to get one more wave to the upside. We'd have to really see that develop. Okay. In other words, I'd need to see this kind of consolidate sideways, maybe hit the low a little bit, and then go up in 5 waves more definitively like that. And that's a possibility, and that would still be a 3-wave move, just a bit deeper than than it has to be. But that could totally be the case, that it's just going to consolidate sideways in this range, and then maybe later on in the weekend or first part of the week start hitting the high one more time, come out and take this liquidity out, and then come on down. That is a total possibility that we recognize. So I don't know when this is going to end. So what I do as an Elliott wave trader, because I don't know when it's going to end, is I monitor the wave structure as it's being created. I track it wave by wave, identify, okay, is this an impulse wave? Is it a corrective wave? I identify it, I put it together, and I start to build a wave possibilities of what could play out, how it could play out based upon past experience and what waves do at the tops, in which we have and understand that. So anyway, with that says, this does look close to cooked. Maybe, like I said, my guess, one more consolidation range that's bigger. It's a larger wave 4, and then a hit to the high. Once that's done, if we get that, now we don't have to get that, but we could get that. If we get that, then down we go. And we're going to probably go down, make lower low. This is going to start impulsing to the downside. Now, what would we expect to see if it starts impulsing to the downside? Well, you're going to see 5 waves off the top. You're going to see a strong move off the top. You're probably going to see some kind of a consolidation 3-wave move up to the back to retest the top area before you get the big 3rd wave to the downside, which becomes a strong wave to the downside. That will come in stages. It will come in waves, but nevertheless, you'll get moves to the downside like so. Once that plays out, you'll come down and hit some resistance, bounce around a bit, hit another low. In other words, this wave is going to take time, guys. It's going to take time to develop. That's going to take a week or more, or 2 weeks to develop, maybe, unless they just have one of those meltdowns, straight down candles to the downside, screw everybody over. Now, they can do that too, but generally speaking, the market moves in waves, okay? And we track those waves as they're being created. Hope you guys are finding benefit in what I'm sharing with you, and you're enjoying it. If you are, let me know in the comments and in the chat, and let me know with some likes there, guys. Guys, I only need 45 subscribers, I believe, 45 subscribers in order to get to 10,000 subs. That's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. I think I started this channel, didn't have any expectations, and finally hitting the 10,000 sub mark. That's kind of cool. It ain't big a thing. It's not my life's goal, but we're so close. You know, you kind of say, yeah, I want to hit that. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. Let me know if you become my 10,000th subscriber. That'd be kind of funny. If you become my 10,000, and I'll let you'll win a prize. I'll give you the internet. We'll let you win the internet if if you're the 10,000th sub. Tell him what he wins, Bob. A new car. No, he wins the internet. All right. All right. So anyway, this could be a 3-wave move. However, if this finishes this 5-wave move here and simply comes down in 3 waves, consolidates, we could have a 1-2-1-2 in our hands. And if we get a 1-2-1-2 in our hands, guys, oh man, this thing's going to take off, and we're going to have a really, really big move to the moon, guys. I might have said oversold. Don't hold me to it. I get those confused all the time. I slip with my mouth all the time. So you know what I mean. The overcondition, okay? The overcondition. And you might be further back in the video, so now I'm responding whenever you catch up. Anyway, I might have just mixed up my words there. So understand what I mean, not what I say sometimes. Context tells you what I mean. All right, what was I saying? All right, here we go. So yeah, if this becomes a 1-2-1-2, this will be go to the upside. Okay, this will move, take us to the upside. A very, very big wave. We'd be surpassing 50K. We'd be heading our way up to 60K, guys. We might even be going up in such a wave, kind of a parabolic kind of move. If it's a 1-2-1-2, it's a pretty large little structure here off the bottom here. If this becomes a 1-2-1-2, okay, that means we get a wave looking something like this, guys. If we get a 1-2-1-2, we'd be looking something like this. Okay, would be pretty big. We'd come and break this top, no problem at all. So I'm not saying that we're definitely going down, but right now it's worth at least knowing that there's a possibility we could still come down and hit those lower targets. Are those lower targets in sight? Yes, they are. Are they mandatory? No, they're not. Is there a wave structure that says we are done, complete, and ready to move up? Yes, there is. Is there a wave structure that says we need to go down? Yes, you can interpret these waves to the downside or to the upside. That's the limitations of Elliott, that there are ways to count the waves, right? It's not all in the eye of the beholder, really. We just have to understand that there are potential counts that sometimes it's challenging to see, and you just have to understand that there's a possibility of up and down at all times. And when you choose to look at the RSI, you look at moving averages, and you look at support and resistance, you look at market maker habits, the way they like to take liquidity out. Where is the liquidity? When you understand all of those things and put them together, you really have a balanced TA that you can really come up with a very tradable a body of knowledge that you, as long as you couple it with good risk management and good psychology, a proven strategy that you are disciplined to follow with rules. If you can do that, you can be a successful trader, and Elliott Wave will help you along that path. It's not the only thing we use. It's not the only thing we talk about. However, it's the main thing I talk about on my channel. Why? Because there's not a whole lot of us out there showing good analysis of the market from an Elliott Wave standpoint. So there's a lot of trashy guys that talk about Elliott Wave, but they don't understand Elliott Wave. They don't understand the way waves really work, and they're really not very good at it, right? But that's okay. Everybody has a chance to learn. I used to not be very good at it either. Watch my first couple of videos. I was learning, and you can actually see the progress that I've made through the years as my channel has grown and as I've made videos. I've made tremendous progress in my understanding of Elliott, my application, and my spidey sense for the market as well. All right. Let me show you another chart here, guys. That kind of supports a downward move here, and that's XRP. Okay, XRP actually is looking right now is looking fairly bearish. Okay, it's actually looking like a WXY that is about finished. Let me show you that structure here. You'll notice that right from this top here, we've got a 1-2. It's a clear, it's a nice clear 1-2. I think we have a third wave candidate right here, 3, 4, and this is a potential wave 5. So we have a potential done, or the other way to look at it is that we have a 1-2, and all of this is wave 3, this is a wave 4, and then we're going to get a wave 5 to the downside. That's another possibility. Now, what's interesting here, off on this particular chart, is that on the bottom of XRP, we had what looks like to me a flat. Okay, now, if this was a flat, now this is the big if this was a flat right there, okay, it was followed by, come on, a 3-wave move right here. And now that's being followed by another 3-wave move zigzag. And this looks like a W, X, and a Y, okay? Now, that's a possibility. Now, if that's the case, guys, now this is about done. We've hit the 1-to-1 extension. We're in a good level here. We're overbought. We're overbought on the RSI. There's all kinds of things that says, hey, this could be done. We could now be heading down for our last hurrah to the downside. Another move down. We come back and hit the bottom of this wave as resistance. We may even take out liquidity there, okay, and ultimately have a 3-wave move right here. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Okay? Now, could it be done right now? Yes, it could. Let me say it again. Could it be done right now? Yes, it can. Let me show you what I'm seeing there if it's done right now. If it's done now, then what we have to do with this wave is we're going to say that this was the last wave. It was truncated, that this wick, even though it's longer than that this was the 5th wave, it's truncated, and that what we've got off the bottom is a 1 wave followed by a 2 wave, and now that's a 1-2 to the upside. This is working on 3, 4, and this is going to keep on going. Okay, but this is going to have to consolidate a bit and keep on rocking. Consolidate, rock, consolidate. It's going to have to keep rocking. Okay, but in order for it to do that, the RSI is going to have to reset bullishly. So, with that said, let's finish up this live stream with what do you look for if this thing's going to be going up? Okay, what do you want to see on the different time frames? What do you want to start seeing in order for you to jump in on this market? Because it is super dangerous for you to just jump in long right now. In fact, I would never tell anybody to go long right now. This is not a long entry. This is not a long entry. This is not where we go long. Let me repeat it with me. We do not go long after big green candles like this. Why? Because after big moves like this, okay, the market likes to take them back. Okay, let me say it again. You have to chill when you get big moves like this. Why? Chill because the market always comes back. Say it with me. The market always comes back. It does. It does. So you got to understand that. And so when you get big moves like this, yeah, great. But the market's going to come back on you and take some of that back or much of that back before it continues on, all right? So we don't jump in up here. We're going to wait until we get 3 waves, okay? 3 waves back to the downside. You want to see a 3-wave move, not 5 waves. You want to see a 3-wave correction, okay? And you want to see that 3-wave correction proportional in time and size to that wave. In other words, we're not just looking for a little dinky 3 waves like that, which may end up following with another move to the upside, yes, but that's not a wave you want to trade either. Why? Because that may be the last wave of this move. which would then be followed by a larger move to the downside. So you want to be patient. Let the market do its thing. Let it go. Let it go. Let's sing it together. Let it go. Let it go. All right? Don't jump in. Don't FOMO back anymore. Let the market go. All right? Let it do its thing. Let it finish this wave. Let it trap everybody else but you, right? And then wait for the thing to come back in 3 waves. What you're looking for is 3 waves. You want to see it proportional, okay? You want to see it proportional to this wave. You want to see it in time and size, all right? And you want to see the RSI on the different time frames reset to the downside, guys. You want to see the RSI resetting so that it gives you what we call hidden bullish divergence, where the price has come down in 3 waves and has come down only a small amount of time room here, but RSI is reset all the way to the bottom here, giving you what we call hidden bullish divergence. If you get something like that on the hourly chart, guys, take your long. Take your long. That's what you're looking for when you want to enter the market. You're waiting for a 3-wave pullback. You're waiting for that hidden bullish divergence. So if you see the RSI running really fast to the downside, but price is barely moving, what's that letting you know? The bulls are buying up there and the sellers are trying to sell, but they can't move price to the downside. So the momentum is now taking up time, so that while price is kind of going sideways and maybe a little bit down in a corrective format where the sellers are trying to sell, but they just don't have any impulse power. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. We don't have any impulse power. Captain Kirk's calling for impulse power to the downside. There ain't no impulse power. There's just a corrective wave, 3 waves. The RSI is going to let you know when the seller's momentum, when their time is up. Okay? When their time is up. Because the RSI is a function of time and price. And if price isn't moving, well, the RSI isn't going to move. But if price isn't moving, but time is going by, that RSI will trickle its way down and create an oversold condition where price is just kind of going sideways or very small amount, and you're looking for that. And that's what we call hidden divergence. Okay, and so what you want to see is that hidden divergence, and that'll be your entry long into XRP if that's what you get. Okay, so if this is a reversal off the bottom, wait for that pullback before you enter. Okay, you do not FOMO in on green candles like that. Of course, this is a good channel, Sarah. I'll be back, Sarah Connor. I'll be back. It's a fantastic channel. I've been around for years. And I'm one of the... Oh, well, hey guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, how would you describe the benefits of the channel? How would you guys let her know if it's a good channel or not, okay? But I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the live stream. Again, just a impromptu Friday night live here. Yeah, Sarah Connor, yes. There may be some more upside, right? There may be some more upside. I'm not here to give you financial advice, but I would not be, let me just say it this way, Sarah, I would not be entering long at this level, okay? Because everything's primed for a corrective wave. However, I have already offered TA that says we may get a little bit more to the upside, but it's not going to be a whole lot, okay? All right. Anyway, please, guys, you got to make your own decisions. I'm not here to make your decisions for you. This market could go up or down, as I said at the beginning of the stream. And if you're just now popping in, I would definitely watch the beginning levels so you understand why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. But you got to understand something, that the market can do whatever it wants to do, regardless of any signals I see on the chart, regardless of any wave structures I'm seeing, regardless of anything I've said. The market can totally invalidate those things at any time. And the true key to trading well is having a good risk management, okay? All right, and Sarah, if you've lost 20% FOMOing in on this little move to the downside, then that's your risk management. You need to learn risk management. You should not be trading. Okay, you should not be trading. So if you need to learn how to trade, I'd love to teach you. I have a free course, guys. If you don't want to pay a dime, I've got a free playlist that I made 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember, but it's in my playlist on my channel, and it's called Trading Night School. And I just walk through psychology, risk management, and I teach all kinds of good principles of trading there. So you can get it for free. If you want to pay $40 and come into the Discord, that's an awesome environment where you can be and have access to over 200 traders that are understanding Elliott wave, that are using and learning good risk management, and you mean an environment of traders that will help you make decisions and help you analyze this market so that you can make decisions make your own decisions on a better basis. Definitely come on into the Discord. It doesn't mean we're gonna have all the answers and we know where the market is. We don't know where the market's going, but what we're trying to do is what everybody does, is find an edge to the market, guys. To find an edge to what the market is doing. Okay. All right. So anyway, we never FOMO on green candles. We never do that. Ever. Okay. We short green candles, guys. When you got big giant green candles, we short those suckers when they're fizzling out, when they're showing signs of divergence in the proper time frames. Okay. If you look at the 5-minute chart, guys, I mean, look at the divergence. 5-minute chart. I mean, just look at it. It's what we call exaggerated divergence, okay? Where the peaks are double topped here in the RSI, but there you go. I mean, that doesn't mean this can't come down and reset down here and provide, and what this might do is come down and provide hidden bullish divergence, right? To give us another wave to the upside. That's always possible, right? But right now, the signs are pointing to the downside, not to the upside right now, okay? Wave structure is possibly pointing down, but this could be the beginning of a consolidation period where this thing is now going to go back up in 3 waves and come back down and just consolidate here across the top. May make a little bit of a lower low before it pops to the high and then comes down on you like that. So that's what I would expect to see on Bitcoin. This is XRP, but all the charts are the same, guys. All the charts are the same. All right. All right, let's see here. That's correct, Joseph. You can lose a lot, but as long as you got good risk management, you'll make money. All right. Hey Sean, did you learn Elliott Wave yourself, or did you just did you learn how to trade with my risk management strategy, Sean, or did you just decide to, and did you listen to? Oh, okay, I was about to get upset, buddy. I was about to say I don't even know who you are. I was about to jump on you, buddy. No, that is not welcome here at all. You're banned from the channel, dude. No soup for you. No TA for you. I was like to say, I just made a video the other day of all my calls for the last, I don't know, since November. I was very proud of my TA that I've given. I'm very proud of my TA. In fact, go back and watch that. There's a video called Trolls Sparked this video. It's just 2 or 3 videos back. And a comment from a troll, much like yourself, Sean, sparked a comment, sparked a video where I went back and did analysis of my own video in my own words and what wave structures I was looking for. And yeah, Sean, are you subscribed? Yeah, I guess you have to be in order to be chatting here. So you're lucky you're a subscriber, buddy. I'm gonna kill you, man. That wasn't funny at all. I'm not happy, but I am. It's funny. It's funny hindsight. All right, let's see. I had a question. Can you please look into the chart of what? Moon River. Heavily invested in and bought at the very high price. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll look at Moon River for you here. I'm not going to take any more requests, guys, but but I will take a peek here, guys. I'm expecting, just FYI, guys. Here's the Nasdaq. I'm expecting this as a fourth wave move, potentially. I'm not. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, so this is a potentially a fourth wave. Looking for a fifth wave rally to the upside. Final hoorah for the Nasdaq, and before we head down. So that's a possibility here. So be careful there. The S&P same way. Let me check at Moon River for my man here, and then we'll do some final thoughts and call it a night. I just wanted to make it a quick live here. Moon River. You say you bought it at the very top? Are you serious? Tell me you're not serious. There's nothing I can tell you here except that, you know, we're in a downward trend, and this is coming down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just coming. It looks like it's coming down again. Yep. So there's major hidden bearish divergence here on this chart. I mean, it's big time. So I'm not telling you to sell it or anything. I'm just telling you there's another leg down. It may eventually recover, but it ain't going to be anytime soon. It'll be a year from now before it recovers. So sorry, man. So sorry. I'm not giving you any financial advice. I'm just telling you that this appears like it's going to make another low. Now, after that, there's hope, because once that low hits, that's when I think price is going to settle out and start maybe, and it might eventually go on up, you know, and make higher highs, and it might eventually be a good investment, but it's going to be down the way, and that's provided that it lasts as a crypto, okay? Provided that it actually lasts as a crypto. I can't say that. We live in volatile times, guys, where I think we have too many cryptos out there. The market is going to be weeded down to the strong, and only the strongest are going to survive. So just be careful, okay? Well, Joseph, I mean, you beat the market because it's been in a bull run. I mean, it's been hard. If you've been long, you've been good. So you know, but now it's about to turn into a big corrective move here soon. So get ready. IWO probability is very, very high. Very high. I even see a potential wick down to 25K. Why use in the RSI and MA? Because I really like I really like the TDI indicator, but what I liked about the TDI indicator was the moving average on it. You'll notice that when I've got a system of moving average crosses that when the moving average crosses on the 2-hour and 4-hour chart after being oversold, it's a good signal to go long. So or short, depending on, you know. So once you get overbought or oversold and it crosses the moving average and retests the moving average, that's a little strategy I have where we go ahead and sell short, or we go long depending on that. So the moving average is a great leading indicator in the market. So anyway, spontaneous live, my brother Chemo, spontaneous live, and we're about done, and we've done pretty well without you. So don't feel bad that you weren't here, buddy. But I always love that you are. So thanks for being here. I don't like Alessio Rastani's Elliott wave analysis. He's not good at Elliott wave. I love Alessio. I do. I did a response video to Alessio's Elliott wave. I did a response video. You can find it. But I like Alessio a lot. I like his channel. I'm a subscriber. I like him as a person. I like him as a trader. I like his balanced outlook. I like him a ton. I think he needs to learn Elliott wave better. All right. All right, guys. Hube, we're on track to finish this wave C. If it's not done already, it's in a consolidating fourth wave, and then we go down. But it might already be done. So, all right, guys, we're going to call it a day. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I hope you guys will like, subscribe. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers. That'd be really cool. I'm going to go hang out with the family. It is Family Fun Friday, but since the market was pumping tonight, I didn't want you guys FOMOing in on this move and lose all your money when they take the market down to 30K. If they take it down, I don't know. Well, remember, Sarah, you're going to have to, I mean, I just... You got to make your own decisions, right? But at the end of the day, I would never risk my money at this stage. I would wait. I showed you what to look for. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a great night. Don't forget to blow up the comment section with positive comments. Lately anymore, I've been getting more comments from the spammers than I have been from you guys. So if y'all could just just buff up the comments just a little bit, that'd be appreciative. I'd appreciate it if you just beef up the comment section of my videos. Let's see if we can blow up the channel. But I want to get to 10,000 subs. I want to put that thing on my wall right in front of me where it says YouTube bronze plaque, 10,000 subs. That'd be kind of fun just to show everybody. So anyway, WhatsApp has been busy. Yeah, just so you guys know, I don't have a WhatsApp, okay? I don't have a WhatsApp at all. All right, guys. Well, have a fantastic night. Chemo, love you, buddy. Thanks for helping. Until Sunday night charts, guys. Sunday night charts. Sunday night. Let's meet back and see what the market's doing. Let's get ready for the week's trading. Sunday night charts, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. What is that in that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning over there in the UK and wherever you are. Come on. All right, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye. And yes, Mr. Mouser, I've been taking the vitamins, baby. Sunday. See y'all. Bye-bye.